Hello friends, welcome to my channel Simply Life by Vandana. Before moving forward, I would request you to like my video and subscribe the channel and click on the bell button so that you get the notification for my new video. Friends, in my last video, I have discussed the savers technique that can change your life to a more fulfilling one and enable you to achieve your personal excellence. In this video, I will discuss some of the tips that I followed myself to wake up early in the morning. Isn't it frustrating that you want to become an early riser? You know that by waking up early, you can become more productive. You know that many of the world's most successful entrepreneurs are early risers. Yet, no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to stop hitting snooze button. You don't have to let productivity slip through your hands forever. Here is how to finally wake up earlier and what did I do to get up early. First, get up just 15 or 30 minutes earlier each day. Setting your alarm earlier doesn't always mean you will rise earlier. If you find yourself constantly hitting snooze until your regular wake up time, your body probably needs time to adjust. Instead of a 5 a.m. wake up right away, set your alarm 15 minutes earlier every second day until you have reached your goal. For example, your current wake up time is 6:30 a.m. Your goal is to wake up at 5 a.m. Tomorrow you should set your alarm at 6:15. Next day 6 o'clock, and 2 days later your alarm would be set at 5:45. Then after another 2 days it would be set at 5:15. Thus, in 5 to 6 days, you will wake up at 5 a.m. and hardly notice. You will have made it so easy you can't say no. You will take longer to reach your goal, no doubt, but taking a few days to build the habit is far better than never building it at all. Thus, you motivate yourself by chasing small wins. Consider financial expert Dave Ramsey's debt snowball method of repaying the smallest debt first. This is logical because you will save more money, but you are not motivated by logic. Dave Ramsey's method generates small wins, which are motivating. This explains why we can lose weight easier after we have lost 1 pound. Progress encourages us to continue. Instead of relying on logic and setting a goal of waking up 2 hours earlier, try half an hour or 15 minutes earlier. When you reach that goal, you will have generated a small win. You can revisit your wake up time after you have met your first goal, but you must walk before you run. Next is manipulate your environment to make waking up easier. You are far more likely to stick with a habit if you engineer your environment. For example, you are more likely to exercise if your gym clothes are set out. Here is how you can engineer your environment to wake up early. First, put your alarm clock across the room so you have to get up to turn it off. Second, clean the room and set your kitchen before sleeping so that your moods gets elevated on coming to kitchen early in the morning. Next, put out a warm shrug or sweater before bed or by the side of the bed so that you can easily access it when you get out of the bed. And switch on the light. It will help you feel more awake. My another usual approach is to stay in the bed for some time. What if you want to enjoy your morning and spend some time in bed before jumping into work? You want to do a habit long term, it has to feel good. You are not going to make it very far if your new habits feels horrible. So how can you spend time in bed without falling back asleep? For this, have a 2 alarm setup. The first one is to wake you up. The second one is your cue to get out of the bed. That way you can give your body some time to gently awaken, and you can spend some quiet time in the bed doing something you love, like stretching your body, smiling, affirming, or chanting any mantras, etc. When the second alarm goes off, your time is up and you have to get out of the bed. A 10 or 15 minutes or 5 minutes period before the first and second alarm works well. By that time your body feel much better and you would have gotten some inspiration by doing your favorite thing in the morning. Next is give yourself an irresistible reason to wake up early. Yes, if you really want to get up early, you have to plan your morning in advance and decide what you are going to do with that extra time. But that plan has to be something exciting and pleasant. If your morning vision is to run when you wake up but you don't like running, you associate early rising with something unpleasant. You should associate early rising with something very much pleasant and that gives you joy and excites you. Like I love to exercise and cooking, so I clean my kitchen before sleeping because it really satisfies me to come to a neat and clean kitchen early in the morning to prepare the meal for my family. I figured out that laying out my clothes for the next day is much better than doing it when I wake up. It saves time and it feels nice to have everything ready when you wake up. Changing any habit is very hard, and if you want to endure the difficulty, you will need a good reason for it. Be really clear about what you want to get out of that extra morning time. Decide it for yourself. What you want to do. Do you want to use it to work more on your business, to improve your fitness and health, to make more time for learning and reading? If you don't come up with a good way to spend your morning, they will automatically be allocated for sleeping in. Planning it in advance is also very important. Coming up with the right thing to do at 5 a.m. when you are feeling sleepy isn't going to work. At that time, your mind will always come up with the same priority: sleep more. Think about it. If your goal doesn't sound exciting, you will always see waking up early as a punishment, which won't motivate you to jump out of bed when your alarm goes off. Hence, plan your mornings in detail. The more specific you are with your morning routine, the easier it is going to be to execute it. I'm talking about the really small detail. For example, here is my morning routine in detail. First, I turn off my second alarm. I do my business in the bathroom. I drink water. I brush my teeth, style my hair, cooking, and then I start with scribbling and waking up my daughter, getting up ready for the gym. Now, next very important tip that I used is sleeping earlier. Yes, you can't just wake up earlier and not sleep earlier. You will eventually crash. So here are some tips for getting to sleep earlier. First, set a bedtime of 7 to 8 hours before you want to wake up. So if you are waking up at 6 a.m., go to bed between 9:30 to 11 p.m. And next is create a bedtime ritual for yourself. I like to brush my teeth and clean up a little because it is really nice to wake up to a clean house and kitchen. Then I meditate myself to sleep. I hope that this new habit can bring more success, good health and happiness to your life. Now friends, let me share with you that this weekend we have also attended the annual function of my elder daughter's school. Although she could not participate in the function as she was in Delhi, so she could not practice for the function. But she was the recipient of first prize in English debate, so we had to go to her school to attend the function. We had one of our friends with us as the parents could not attend the function due to some unavoidable reason. Let me share with you some of the glimpses of the function. Function was very entertaining and the kids have worked very hard to make it a great success. So friends, this is all for today's video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up to motivate me and subscribe my channel. I would request you to enlighten me with your valuable comments below. Please tell me which of these tips suits you the most in the comment section. See you in my next video. Till then, bye.